guys, what's up? Thank you so much for watching Mostly Sane. I'm Prajakta. I'm very, very excited about this conversation because it's around gender equality, it's around climate action, and it's about simpler storytelling. So I'm really looking forward to it. To begin with, if you could just tell us what you do.
So my rule for COP is wear flat shoes and carry fruit.
I was going to ask you what that was, but I'm glad I got the answer first.
I am the administrator of an agency, 17,000 enthusiastic employees that are in charge of monitoring air quality, water quality, making sure our lands are clean.
We're here to advocate for adaptation. And what is adaptation? It's really recognizing the fact that, yes, climate change is occurring. That's causing a lot of variation that we are completely unaware of and how to deal with it. And so it's really important. I think this generation that you're speaking to, and really the age of my heart, is exactly at the right time, at the right space, being the best ambassadors for climate change.
So at UN Women, I lead our work on economic empowerment. And basically what that means is making sure that women have money and that they can decide what to do with that money and that all our systems are working for women.
And I work as the Deputy Executive Director of UN Women for a few different areas, on policies, on our programs, as well as intergovernmental. And what that means is that we work where we bring all the governments of the world together to try and agree on new policies that will change the lives in women and girls.
Love that. Now, if for a young person who wants to understand what is actually happening or just to understand the gravity of the situation, because there's so much communication when it comes to climate change. Honestly, it's cluttered, it's complex, it's difficult to understand. So if a young person right now needs to understand the gravity of the situation that we're in right now, as of now in December 23, how could you simply put it?
So I just encourage everyone to use their authentic voice, no matter the age, and think about how they can use their skills, their personality, their voices to contribute to this social change that we all are a part of.
And we know with climate change that things are changing. There's areas that are flooding more often. There's areas that just don't have enough water. And that's going to continue to change as we go forward into the future as the climate continues to warm. And a lot of, like where I am in the United States, we are able to monitor rivers and lakes and reservoirs really well. We have kind of on-the-ground measurements. But having that global view and providing data to places that don't typically have that information is going to allow people to manage their water resources much better.
One of the things that I really advocate for is knowing what is good knowledge and what is good evidence. Because in an era of deep fake and in an era of a lot of fake news, I think it's really important for young people to know what is credible and what's not credible. I think be active, be critical, but know how to distinguish between the wheat and the chaff, and you can only do that if you can build the tools for critical analytical thinking within yourself.
So number one, stay vigilant and stay active. Number two, I encourage young people to continue to dream.
So as a young person listening to you, I'm talking about my viewers, if anyone's listening to you right now and someone wants to work towards climate action with the help of AI, what do you think the first step should be?
I think the first step is to understand the technology, what it does, what are the tools that you can be able to use. The second thing is to gather data that you're going to use to understand climate change.
One actionable change that you have made in your personal life, beyond the incredible work that you're doing at work, but in your personal life that has kind of shown positive change for you and the people around you?
I think that through the encouragement of my son, we try not to bring bottled waters in the house. So the best thing to do is not put the plastic in the waste in the first place.
Yeah, so waste segregation.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so I feel pretty good that I'm making progress on weaning myself off.
Yeah, and I love that you said such a simple thing, right?
The one big change, and this is personal, is I cycle a lot. It's not just good for the environment, but it's also fantastically evocative for one's personal soul.
Yeah.
And I would advocate that.
This was another very, very, very fun conversation from COP28 here in Dubai. And yeah, if you like this video, make sure you give it a big fat thumbs up. And I'll see you again very, very soon. Until we meet, love.